Good afternoon, then. This is the first paragraph, and the topic of this paragraph is paper-based, right? As you can see, the word paper-based is an adjective. This is the first thing that I need to remind you. And the second thing here is the first sentence, that is the topic sentence of the paragraph. This sentence is very good. Is good in meaning, and it is also good in grammar. However, the first mistake that you make, that is let's check the subject of the sentence. Paper-based system. You see that the word system here is a singular noun. It means only one system. But you use the action verb have. Have long been? No, it should be has long been. Okay. And paper-based, it doesn't, okay, the word paper doesn't stand far away from the word based. Paper-based should have, okay, this mark, okay, this punctuation is called a hyphen. Hyphen is like this. This is called hyphen, and I'm gonna send you the punctuation table after this video. These are the punctuation marks in both languages, Vietnamese and English. What we need is we try to read and we have to understand the meaning of it, and we should know how to use it, because when you just understand and you know the meaning of it, it doesn't mean that you are able to make use of these punctuation marks. Let's get back to our paragraph. So here, paper-based system. You should be careful first. Okay, the first way to fix this sentence is you should put s at the beginning of the sentence so that you can still use the to be a present perfect have been, okay, have long been used or have been used for a long time. And the second way for you to fix this sentence, that is, you should say a paper-based system, or the paper-based system has long been used for communication, record keeping, and documentation due to their reliability. Here, reliability, the belief in the quality of something. So it can be used like this, or you can add one more word, that is the and is durability. Durable. Something is durable, which means you can use it for a long time. The quality of it is the efficient and the perfect for usage, that is durability. Reliability and durability. Besides, education mainly relies on paper-based, such as textbook, exercises, printed document support for study and work. Let's first pay attention to the word paper-based. You know that this word is an adjective, so whenever you want to use it, you need to have a noun after it. Because after on relies on what? After on, we should use a noun in English. So relies on paper-based, but paper-based what? Paper-based, you can say the paper-based documents such as textbook and exercises, support for study and work. Here, and that is the first mistake in this sentence. That is, okay, paper-based, but paper-based what? Okay, paper-based is an adjective. Please try to use a noun after it. Textbook. We have been studying this point of grammar for such a long time. Whenever you use a noun in English, in spoken English or in written English, you need to use it in plural noun, because you are speaking or you are talking or you are writing about something in a general way. You don't show the readers or the listeners that, oh, this is the one thing, oh, that is, okay, the number two, or that is the number three in number. We just generally mention it, generally. So this should be textbooks, exercises, printed documents, See, okay, the first thing is textbooks, the second thing is exercise, and the third thing is printed document. When, okay, in this list, I can only see 3 things, but you use, okay, a comma for the last thing. When you list down, okay, the things that you want to mention, the very last thing should go with the word and, like A, B, C, no, A, B, and C, like, or A, B, C, D, no, A, B, C, and D. So first we have a comma right here. This very last word printed document should go with the and. We cannot use a comma here. Support. Support. I understand this sentence what it means, okay, and I know why you use the word support in the sentence, but you cannot combine every meaning in one sentence. Here, I understand that you want to say that these 3 things, okay, these kinds of paper-based documents support us in, okay, in study and at work. But here you see that you mentioned these 3 objects. The first objects, okay, are textbooks. The second objects are notebooks, exercises, and the third objects are printed documents. Here, okay, if you want to use the second meaning, that you want to say that, oh, these kinds of documents support for studying and for work, you should use, okay, something that can connect, okay, the last part of the sentence with the first part of the sentence. Here we studied this point already. We use that, which, who, okay, when, where in the middle of the sentence. Here, printed documents which support, but support who? Support us for, okay, support somebody to do something. We don't say support for this, which support us to study and work. That is, okay, that is the way for you to use. And next we have the word like this, paper-based. Please find another word after paper-based. Second, please, okay, replace this word with another one, because maybe you are gonna repeat the word again and again, right? Or books of all kinds of stories, or the word or here, after or you use a noun. Books, the first noun, story, the second noun. So after or, we have 2 ways, or and a noun, or with a sentence. Here, if you use or, here you should develop a new sentence, or you should connect the two. Okay, you should connect this phrase with the first sentence. And here is the sentence. Okay, it is the sentence that you should connect to the phrase books of all kinds of stories. Besides education mainly, education, okay, it stands alone. It should be besides the education, or you can use another now, like the education field, the education aspect, or the education situation mainly relies on paper-based what? We should find out the noun after this word, such as textbook, no, textbooks, exercises, printed documents. Here, okay, we should use some words to connect this part of the action verb support with the first sentence. But the action verb support, okay, please remember the formula, or please remember the way to use it, that it supports somebody to do something. Or books of all kinds of stories. You should include this phrase. You should include this phrase in the group of textbooks and exercises. Yeah. That is the way for you to conduct a sentence. you should think like this. In a group of nouns, I should put all nouns in this group. And between the first sentence and the second information piece, I should use a word to connect the information to the very first sentence. Although now there are devices such as computer and phones, tablets that can be used more conveniently than paper, but paper-based documents are still more useful and safe. Although now there are devices plural now, such as computers and phones, tablets that when you use a subject tablet and then you use that, you should be careful. Tablets that is gonna be okay. It's gonna be this way. Please be careful when you use this structure. It should be like this. All right. Here we say that tablet that. When you use the word that or which here, after that you have an action verb, or okay, that's something that verb and object, but the verb and the object belong to that. That is the subject of verb and object. Here, okay, we say that can be used for more conveniently than paper. So the action verb can be used here belongs to the what that it okay can be used, doesn't belong to tablet. So this this structure is going to be like a small sentence in a big sentence. So after that, after the sentence with that, you need to find the main verb with the main object of the word tablet. This is the difficulty of this structure. So the tablet that can be used more conveniently. When I read this sentence, I need to find out what is the main action verb of tablet. What is the main object of the word tablet? I just find out that can be used more conveniently, and I just understand that this small sentence is just an extra information. The word tablet, the main subject, doesn't have the main verb, doesn't have the main object. In order to make you understand clearly the structure, I'm going to type everything down like this. Tablet that can be used, that can be used more conveniently. That tablet that can be used more conveniently. So you see that this is an extra information, nothing much about a subject, about the main verb and the main object of the main subject. The main subject is still alone here. It doesn't have the main verb. It doesn't have, it doesn't have the main object. So verb no, object no too. Yeah, so please be careful. Than paper, but paper-based documents are still more useful and safe. Let's read the sentence again. Although now there are devices such as computer and phones, tablets. Okay, please remember when a noun stands alone, it should be plural noun. Tablets that can be used more conveniently than paper. Something happens, okay, because you like the main verb and the main object, but paper-based documents are still more useful and safe. Besides being useful paper-based, being is a way for you to create a subject, to create a noun in English. Being a noun here, the same as the subject. But here, I just find a useful, the first adjective, paper-based, the second adjective, we don't see, the noun here. That is why this subject is wrong. This subject contains mistakes. You should fix it. And please remember another thing, that is, after besides, you need to have a comma. Besides a comma, subject, verb, object. Besides being useful, paper-based, but paper-based what? Still have some, okay, besides being useful, paper-based what? Yeah, so we should fix it. Besides being useful, what? So here, another way for you to use the word besides, that is besides a noun in English, besides being crazy, besides being something, besides being what, and then a comma, subject, verb, object. This is a second way for you to use the word besides. The first one, that is besides, stands alone, and the second one, that is besides. After besides, you use a small noun to, okay, to show your meaning, and then after that you use, okay, a subject and a verb and an object. So here, besides being a teacher, I am still able to work in another field in this life, for example. So here, besides being useful, paper-based what? You need to have a subject, a full sentence after this phrase, besides being useful, paper-based what? And then another sentence, right? Please fix this one. Despite their usefulness, very good here when you know how to use despite and a noun in English. For example, they can't be transmit. Yeah, this is the passive voice. Passive voice. Be, okay, after be we need to use verb 3 ed. For example, they can't be transmitted as easily as electronic documents to people far away. Very good. They are easily lost or torn and become quite annoying if we use them too much. Here, okay, you use a comma. Please, here, let's look at the word for example. For example, and here subject, verb, object, full stop, and another subject, and another verb, and another object, and then full stop. This is a way for you to connect two sentences together. We cannot connect the two sentences together with a comma. You can connect with, okay, you can connect the two sentences together by the word like the and, but because so, for example, they are easily lost or torn and become quite annoying if we use them too much. So this is another sentence. And from the word for example to far away, another sentence. So fix it, right? Okay, so when I first look at this paragraph, I feel very, very cool. I feel very pleased with this result because you can write, the grammar is getting so much better, and your English word choices are so academic, highly academic right now. You can create a sentence, you can create a subject and a verb and an object in a right way to make a sentence. That is very good. Okay, please keep doing something like this. I love it. And here, okay, after I fix the grammar of the sentences in the paragraph, I'm gonna help you to know how to write. Here, this is the topic sentence, right? This is the topic sentence. We call this one a topic sentence. A topic sentence is a sentence at the beginning of the paragraph. And this is, okay, when I look at this one, this is, okay, this is the last sentence of the paragraph. But please be careful. For the topic sentence and the last sentence, you should have a specific way to define the function of the sentence. As I say, all right, as I say, topic sentence here, right here. And sorry, and here we have the last sentence, that is the concluding sentence. We don't use conclusion because conclusion is the word for you to describe the last paragraph of an essay. This is not an essay, this is just a small paragraph, so we use a concluding sentence. So what is it with the topic sentence and the concluding sentence? Topic sentence is a sentence that you are gonna use to introduce the topic of writing to the readers. But when you first introduce something, you shouldn't use the keyword of the topic of the topic. For example, here when I read your topic sentence, I easily find, okay, I easily find out, the keyword, because right here, our topic for writing is paper-based documents. And here I can easily find out, okay, the keyword right here. But in the topic sentence, we should introduce a little bit about the paper-based documents, and then we should show how many ideas are we gonna analyze in the body of the paragraph. So here, instead of using the keyword here, you should introduce something about the system, something about the documents that people you have been using from the past till now, and how many points of ideas are you gonna analyze in the body of the paragraph. For example, you can say that our communication has been developing a lot these days. From the past till now, we can see that people change a lot in order to be the most effective in information exchanges. Here, okay, I'm gonna introduce to you. I'm gonna justify one of the best way in our communication, that is paper-based. When we talk about when we analyze paper-based documents, we are gonna show you, okay, the first key point, the second key point, the third key point in this paragraph. So that is how you combine the introduction with the list of the keys, with the list of the points that you are going to develop in your body paragraph. So for this topic sentence, first, your topic sentence is very good. It's good in grammar, it's good in vocabulary choices, but this topic sentence is not that excellent. I'm gonna help you to get from being good to being excellent, right? Topic sentence. What is a good topic sentence? You should have, okay, an introduction, and please remember, in your introduction, don't use keywords. And of course, in your introduction, you should include, okay, you should include what? Include the points of ideas, the points of ideas in the body, right? So you should fix your topic sentence. And the last sentence, I don't think this is the concluding sentence. This is, okay, this is a body sentence. This sentence belongs to the body paragraph. So in your paragraph, you don't have a concluding sentence. And what is concluding sentence? Concluding sentence is like you add a little bit of your opinion, all right, and you need to summarize again. You need to summarize the points again, all the points of your body paragraph. So this is how you convey a concluding sentence. This is how you convey a concluding sentence. Please be careful. Very good, so I'm gonna send you this first video, and for the next video, I'm gonna make, okay, about computer-based. Thank you so much for your improvement, and please try harder. Don't think in a ridiculous way.